And we are officially live, shawty. We are live. What's up, man? How you feeling?
I am feeling good. Feeling fantastic. Especially if these boys win this game.
Talking about them Falcons?
We spent a lot of time in Vegas now. A lot of time in Vegas.
I got the game on behind me. We got the ball back after being up 7-3. We still only giving the ball to two people with 11 weapons on our offense. But it is what it is.
And we won't play them all at the same time. Shout out to Raheem Morris trying to get fired.
Zach Robinson.
No, Raheem Morris.
Oh, Raheem Morris. I thought you said Ryan Morris. Oh.
No, I to the person who
I don't know anything else to tell Raheem except for they gonna get you, big dog.
For sure.
They are going to get you if you don't pay attention.
And when they get you, you got.
Y'all know what it is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 171 of the Splash Cast, Monday Night Raw. We here with the pregame. I'm your co-host, Reggie.
I'm your co-host, Norwood. What's good? How y'all doing? I'm blessed and highly favored, and the Falcons look like we getting a bunch of first downs.
The Falcons look like the mid that we are. The Raiders look like the team that they are. I won't say anything else, good or bad, but because it's going to remain to be seen. But everything that I see, everything that I see is telling me that these teams are exactly what their records are, despite the talent. Boy, got that 8K camera over there, don't you? You look like you're in front of a green screen.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
It just looks super clear. It just looks super. You look like you cut out. I mean, normally that happens when you got like a 4K, 8K, whatever camera. It looks like you are there.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, man. How's this weekend? As y'all can see, I screamed my voice out at the Celebration Bowl. Plus, I have a 2-year-old, so I have all of the daycare germs. So, cheers to the water.
Yeah, hydration is key. Hope you feel better, my boy. I took it easy this weekend. I needed a little break. I needed some rest. And I still don't think I got it.
Why not?
So you just get to a point where you need more and more of it. And
you mean old?
What? Fuck you.
That boy said I need more and more rest, aka I'm old. Shut in. I had a good weekend, man. Celebration Bowl. We'll talk about it in the HBCU. I had we watched a bunch of football. I guess it would be mid. I guess you could call this weekend of football was kind of mid.
Kind of. Surely. You look at these games like, oh, you're playing for something, you're not. You're playing for something, you're not. And it's like, oh, that's what we're doing.
I was actually more interested in the news, in the headlines. All right, we got the Hawks there. I was actually more interested in the headlines than what was actually happening in the games.
Yeah, that's where we are in the season. A lot of teams are, I mean, let's be real, a lot of teams are toast.
Yeah, they are.
Man, if you're toast, then I don't really want to talk about you, nor do I need to talk about you for any really extended amount of time about anything of any real importance. See you next year. When we get to the off season, we'll reach out to you. Until then,
and we might be there with you. I mean, you never know. You never know.
Oh, might be.
The way Baker out there cooking. Let's see where we're going to start.
The Browns. Shout out to the Browns.
Yep. You're ruining careers left and right. Where we gonna start? Pregame. Y'all know what it is with the pregame. We got a little bit of violence, a little bit of uplifting. I added that because we don't have a lot of uplifting stuff, but a little bit of uplifting stuff, and then we throw in baseball, hockey, or whatever you want to call it.
You can get uplifted with these punches, with these
hands. Y'all know 2024 election, depending on
Blessed on high, some say.
Depending on what side you on of the election, did not go your way. And one of the more outspoken UFC fighters during the election was Colby Covington. Colby Covington, I'm sorry, y'all. I just saw Kirk Cousins do a Superman dive for 3 yards.
And that's as far as he could, and woke up and got, not woke up, got up a little tender. Now, dove as far as he could, which is 36 inches. And then after that, felt it in all of his lower extremities.
So as you know, we're watching the game and we're Falcons fans, as you can see. So as we watch the game, we're going to have live commentary throughout this entire podcast. So
y'all go ahead, buckle up. Buckle up for the bullshit.
But back with Colby Covington. So Colby Covington is one of those guys that is outspoken. If you remember when he fought, what's his name? Leon Edwards. He talked about Leon Edwards' deceased father before Leon Edwards rearranged his face. He's one of those guys that he likes being the antagonist. He likes being the villain.
I don't know if he liked it today.
Ironically, he expressed remorse before the fight, and that just tells me he was about to get your ass kicked. When he said he wants to sit down, he wants to sit down with Leon Edwards and, tell him that he's misunderstood and he didn't mean all the stuff he said about his father and all those things, which you know about me, you can forgive, but I ain't never gonna forget. And if you do some stuff, you don't forgive. So there's that as well. But
you heard what Paul George said. Once you say certain things, just stay over there. And I'm 100%.
Yeah. And Paul George has the right to say that too. Come on, Young Way Cool. Hit this for me, dog. Hit the field goal, Shawty.
What we got here?
Give us 30. Give me 30, Shawty. 30 seconds. Tick. What is happening? Are we trying to run the clock down? Are we playing? We trying to draw him off sides on a field goal? What is Raheem Morris doing?
I really be wondering.
We'll get back to Colby Covington, I promise.
I feel
my Lord.
And
there we go. So Raheem Morris sent Younghoe Koo out there to attempt a field goal.
No, not to attempt a field goal.
Hold on. To look like he's going to attempt a 56-yard field goal. But in real life, he was going to try to draw them off sides. Here's the problem with that. You can't go line up for a field goal and try to draw people off sides with 22 seconds left on the clock. If you're going to do that, you don't line up until it's like 5 seconds left on the clock, and then you do a hard count. That's elementary school stuff. You should know how to do that stuff. You know what we did? We sat down in field goal stance for 24 seconds. The Raiders, all of them took a knee. The defense took a knee.
We're not going for that, bro.
And
we're not jumping off sides. Especially with Younghoe Koo hip not being 100%, which I think is the reason that we did this in the first place.
Yeah. So back to it. So Kobe, sorry. it reminded me of last week when we pinned the Vikings down to the 7-yard line. We got a 5-yard penalty that did not get us the first down. We accepted the 5-yard penalty, then tried to draw them off sides to get the first down, only to not draw them off sides and call a timeout and then repunt, and they actually gained 17 yards and got the ball to the
repunt
24.
Crazy.
After taking a timeout, repunting after losing a timeout after accepting a penalty. Again, I'm just tired of being tired. Sick and tired of being tired.
Tired of being lonely.
Let's get back to pregame. Colby Covington is MAGA's MMA guy, or was. It looks like they've transitioned to John Bones Jones now, but
excellent trade.
Colby Covington fought Joaquin Buckley, and he said a lot of things. He didn't go as far as he did with Leon Edwards, but he said a lot of things, and Buckley said, "Yo, he's just a mascot. I'm gonna break his face." So
face.
Oh man, there it is. So Colby Covington, they had the fight, and I set this up this certain way because I really want y'all to see how this fight went. Kobe Covington, who calls himself the American's American, had
that's a lie. There's a word, but it ain't that.
He had Hulk Hogan walk him to the ring. As y'all can see, Hulk Hogan walked Kobe Covington to the ring while playing I think I'm a Real American or some sort of game. Why this is happening. Now, if y'all remember Hulk Hogan, it's funny he's supporting, it's not funny, it's obvious that he's supporting Kobe and MAGA because Hulk Hogan has been known to use a racial slur towards black people.
I mean, he throw it out there like a big joke on spades. God, dog, we used to be on you.
So they fought, and this is one of the stills from Kobe Covington.
Did they fight or did they?
It was fisticuffs were thrown, and this was one of the stills that Kobe Covington caught, and somebody turned it into an album cover, where he almost got his jaw broke against Joe Quinn. So Kobe Covington took a super L.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this is. I mean, you got a good job. Pause. Oh, he about that thing loose. Look at his face. Look at that lip. Look at that lip. Look at that cheekbone.
For those in the audio experience, we're gonna post this.
Anytime you get hit so hard that your whole face ripple, don't lay it down, player.
Yeah,
this ain't it for you.
Yeah, man. He got smoked there, and then so in the fight, he actually got the fight was stopped. He was TKO'd because there was a cut to where his eye was open. And those that are watching the video experience, we are showing y'all the cut where his eyelid and under his eye and his eyebrow. All of that was cut open.
Boy.
Oh, safety, Falcons. And it was so bad that his entire right side of his face was his entire right side of his. Oh Lord.
You're sorry.
Oh man. Because shout out to the Falcons.
Everybody getting whooped. Everybody getting whooped. Cowboys getting whooped. Desmond Ritter getting whooped. You get an ass whooping. You get an ass whoopings is free today, my boy. And we need them points because
we can't score. But Kobe Covington's whole right side of his face was blood red. And the doctor said there's no way. And he basically got beat in the second round. Now he's saying that he didn't get beat. And he was talking about, I was campaigning for Trump. That's why I lost. I didn't train. Well, that's a poor life. That's a poor life decision because Trump don't care that you campaign for him.
And let me tell y'all, you like many other fools, you support Trump, and when you get your ass took up, he'll be nowhere to be found. So
no support, no tweet, no good luck, no nothing. My man said,
your whole face been knocked loose. Look at you.
Trump said, I don't know this man.
I hate when that doctor should have stopped the fight. Should have let him keep fighting. He knock your whole eye out, boy.
Look, now for y'all watching, look at his whole face. Look at his face. Look at his face, dog. Look. Oh my God. Look at that. His whole, that's his, you can't see his eyeball.
Proud to be an American. That boy is all red. No white, his face is blue. Oh, you know what?
Hey man, clan colors. Them clan colors.
Yeah,
oh man,
red, white, and blue.
No, he just need to go get his sheet. That's all. He missing the
red,
sheet.
white, black, and blue. And I think I'll write that down.
And you know, I don't care if y'all don't like MMA. I watch it. I don't really pay attention. But when somebody like Kobe Covington gets his butt kicked, and now he can fight, but you know, when you lose, we're gonna enjoy it.
Hey. I'm happy to see your demise.
And then just how you know Hulk Hogan felt. For the audio experience, this is Hulk Hogan.
I hate the internet. The internet is the worst place anymore.
You know Hulk Hogan was backstage spray painting up Joe Quinn's trailer, just like it was in the NWA, or if maybe that's what he's spelling. I don't know. NWO. I'm sorry. NWA is similar word.
NWA, NWO, not the same. None of the members are the same. They use
the same words though. They use the same words. That's the end of it.
Snoop Dogg album now called Missionary. Go check that out.
I don't understand that either. Big dog, Snoop, you out here tripping. Claressa Shields.
Yeah, album is good.
Let's talk about Claressa Shields real quick.
No. That's not Claressa Shields. Click that link.
What link?
The link right there.
Huh?
Whooped. The next one. Just click the link.
Whooped is Joe Clean Buckley.
Yes, then there should be another one also whooped.
Oh, that was from July. That was from like this summer. That's why I put that note there.
The dude with the one arm?
No, that wasn't there. That was Claressa Shields was also whooped.
Yeah, I changed it. That's the reason I'm saying click that link. More people to get whooped. Now, one thing that we is handing out for presents. Fantastic time. Number one, always remember, like, follow, subscribe, support your favorite podcast in the absolute world. And we are handing out ass whoopings this year for Christmas. And this one is one for the books.
Is it that bad? I'm clicking. I got Drake London. I'm opening.
That's good. There it is.
Kyriel is gone. Oh yeah, the man with one arm. You can't get. Oh yeah, I did say that. You can't do that, bro.
Who can't?
You got to shoot. So also, listen.
First of all, he threw hands up like this. That ain't funny, bro. We support our disabled supporters out there.
Hey, so incredible but fight.
You know he's gonna get you with the right?
There was a KO in mixed martial arts. I think it was the undercard, and a one-armed fighter. A one-armed fighter won his UFC. I don't even want to say his debut, but he won. It's not UFC, SBC. It ended up fighting. So De Silva is the one-armed man, and Max Marnie.
That left is never gonna hit you, dog. Just stay over there by the left.
He did hit him with the left. He hit him. He hit him twice. Oh my God. Da Silva with one arm. He has one hand, one arm.
Bruh.
And he just won a UFC fight by knockout. Yeah,
he's 1.5 arms, and he got one win. And that dude has you can't be looking. How did you lose this fight with two hands? I was saying you lost the ass contest.
You can't. You lost a fight. Dude lost the UFC fight to a guy with one arm, y'all.
Bro, why didn't you just grab his arm? What you gonna do now? You can't hit me.
Hey man, Buddy had a good plan though. Gotta hand it to him. It was a pretty good plan. Round of applause for my man De Silva.
You need to retire, bro. You need to go pro in something else. You're not a fighter, and you spent time. You probably spent money on this. You practice for this, and he hit you with the running knee, and then tap you. Do that. Boop, 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 boop.
There, you know the punch that say cross, right. How many lefts did he hit him with? None. You got hit with all rights. Charlie Wonder took that spot.
Reach. Do you add them together and divide by 2?
That's how you read.
Average reach.
Y'all, forgive us, y'all. But for those that are boxing, everybody, no, I'm going to ask this question now. How do they measure a boxer or fighter's reach? Because my man, I know in basketball, you know, Shaq has like the 82-inch reach because of the arm. It's the arm length. So if they do the same thing, how does that work if you only got 1.5 arms. Teapot.
Nope. I'm gonna leave it alone. However, the mathematics.
Why you gonna leave it alone and you put this in?
Because he throwing the hands up like, who want it? The reach is crazy. It's like, who want it?
Bro, Kirk Cousins can't move. But let's talk about Claressa Shields. So Claressa Shields just had a knockout of, I guess, her next fight is February 2nd. I'm being messy. The only reason I brought this up is because now she wants to fight, or Remy Ma is trying to fight her, Shannon.
Let me tell you one thing, Remy Ma. You better drink some Remy Ma before you fight her. Because she will beat the brakes off of you.
It's like you remember when you always see them dudes in the hood that say, or hey, you ain't gotta be in the hood. The guys that say that they can fight and they know how to fight like regular people, and then when they get up there and fight a boxer, they just get destroyed. That's what would happen.
But hey, put it on TV. I'll watch it. I'll watch Remy Ma get whooped, destroyed. They'll make a good life decision.
She said she could fight, and that's a New York Philly thing too. So you got that.
Do it. Left, right. Let me see you do it. You gonna squabble up, all right.
All right, let's go to baseball real quick. So interesting news. We told y'all last week that Juan Soto agreed to a $765 million contract with the New York Mets. The day after that the news broke, the owner, Steve Cohen, sold the Mets AAA and single A minor league clubs. Coincidence? I don't know. But remember, that 765 is the largest contract in sports history.
So there are a couple of things to me. Do they just not have a AAA team anymore? You
can't not have a AAA team. I don't think they sold them. I don't think they sold the organization away from the Mets organization. I think he sold his ownership stake in that.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that clarifies that. That makes sense. I was like, you can't give up. Like, you're gonna need players. But I get what you're saying, like the ownership portion of it to be able to make revenue on that. That's reasonable. I don't know how smart. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, depending on
play Monopoly,
the return is.
Sometimes I got mortgage debt.
Bruh.
You want this Bossy Avenue or not, dog?
Bruh. Where's the Mets minor league team? This ain't the Savannah Bananas. Like, Savannah Bananas are more profitable than most minor league teams. If not all.
Yeah, but there's only the Savannah Bananas. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna say that. Like, you got the Greenville Drive, you got the Charlotte Knights. There are some pretty impressive minor league baseball teams. Shout out to
what he said, a AAA, Syracuse, and single A is in. Well, that's in Brooklyn. No, single A is in Port St. Lucie, Florida.
Yeah.
You ain't making no money off the single A for sure. Triple A, Syracuse, you might make some money.
Right. I used to work for a single A baseball team, and they made it. Billy and Cal Ripken used to own that team until they wouldn't build a stadium. It really depends on how much you invest and what you can do. Like those small towns, once again, talking about Augusta. Yeah, that could be your moneymaker. If you build a stadium like the Braves did and you have your multi-use stadium, restaurants, all of that, it's the same thing that they did with the Battery, just on a smaller scale. There's money to be made, especially now. But
obviously he doesn't think so, because he already spent $765 million.
You might need your money to go over here to now. It got to go somewhere. I need my cash back. So yeah,
bruh, they signed Juan Soto for $765 million in 2 minor league teams. That's a hell of an investment to not win a World Series.
Win a World Series? Competitive.
Speaking of World Series, man, Braves 2021 World Series champions dealt a blow this offseason, and we kind of saw it coming. Max Fried signs 8 years, $218 million to go to the New York Yankees. After he did not sign with the Atlanta Braves or re-sign with the Atlanta Braves. This sucks. I'll never talk about any man or person going to get their money from the powers that be. $218 million is 40 something million dollars a year. I want to say $43 million a year. So you can't really be mad at him. It sucks that he went to the Yankees.
Sucks for him that he went to the Yankees. He's gonna look weird without that stash, for sure.
No, you're not.
Yes, he is. 8 years, $218 million. You knew we weren't gonna pay that. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is. If you weren't gonna get it from the Braves, I hate that you got it from the Yankees, but the Yankees is gonna be the people who paid it. So get your money.
Well, with the Yankees, so I do think that the Yankees came in with an offer to end all negotiations. Because remember, he was negotiating with the Padres. He was negotiating with the Dodgers. He was negotiating with all of these other teams. And then the Yankees just came in. But at 218, I think he was looking at the 150 range, 150, 175 range. So now, as a reason,
I mean, he gave us a hell of a season. We weren't ready. Sometimes you don't be ready for it. So congratulations that we helped you get your money. Now, this is another thing. This is proof of concept. So in this case, I need you other guys who may need a rehab or image cleanup. Come on to Atlanta. We'll help you out. We'll get you straight. And maybe you win a World Series.
That's not where I thought you were going. I'm going to say this. For Alex Anthopoulos, you have won a World Series in 2021. Since then, I think almost every player that was a starter on that opening day outside of Acuna and Ozzie Albies are gone, if I'm not mistaken. I think Arcia might still be here. But I know Dansby Swanson is gone now. Jorge Soler. What's the pitcher? What's the catcher? TD. Fred. We'll get to him. Yeah, Travis d'Arnaud, Contreras.
But we also did get Matt Olson and Sean Murphy. So
Freddie Freeman.
And Freddie's not our fault. I'm never going to put Freddie as our fault. It's just, that's just outside of our.
But my point is, we have now lost just about that entire roster, World Series roster. Just about everybody's gone.
Yeah, but that comes with having a team. That comes with all of the things. Is you keep what's most important, and everything else eventually has to die. We replaced Freddie Freeman with a more than capable replacement that's younger. Travis was splitting time because we got Sean Murphy, who's just a better catcher. Dansby wanted the money. Dansby went and got the money from Chicago. He's not playing for anything.
They all went and got the money. Except for d'Arnaud. So and
we talked about that a couple years ago. That's what the Braves model is we're gonna do our damnedest to give us a window of 45 years to win a championship with you. If it doesn't work, we're going to move on. That's kind of how it goes.
Boy, they throwing the ball only to block Bowers. We got everybody on him. Got the whole team.
Front, back, side to side.
Yeah, man. So that sucks, man. But it is what it is.
You won't do us like you did everybody else, for sure.
Hey, man, it's tough times in Chicago too. Every pro sports team in Chicago has fired its coach since 2023, minus the Bulls, who hired Billy Donovan in 2020. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, where the entire, like the Bears, the Cubs, the White, and they got multiple teams. Like they got 2 baseball teams, they got 2 soccer teams, they have,
I mean,
the WNBA
the
team,
Bears,
the hockey team. Like, dang,
Eberflus, you should have never hired. Cubs not trying to win. The White Sox middling. The Sky, I really don't think that they should have tried. They should have fired her with Cardoza and injuries. I think that was a bad fire. And then soccer and Blackhawks, I don't care. Billy Donovan, bro. I mean, I don't exactly know what he's doing. I don't know if he's. I don't. At this point, the team is so mid and injured that I don't. Yeah. And then the players who they actually got Vooch playing kind of good. They talking about
they about to trade him today. they talking about the Hawks, the Lakers, the Warriors.
The Hawks? For who?
Oh, I don't know. But I know we're starting to be linked.
I know you ain't talking about having 2 old centers, and I know you ain't talking about having. No,
I'm just telling you the Hawk. But anyway, yeah, they got Vooch.
Drive down to Atlanta and slap Landry Fields and Landry Shaman.
It is despair.
Slap anybody named Landry.
It is despair in Chicago, though. I think they're losing today, right now, as we speak, to the Vikings.
Who?
The Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah, and they've been eliminated. Yeah, Next
tough for Chicago. Tough for Chicago.
Tough for Chicago. My ass. You had Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Cry me a river. I ain't never had nothing like that.
I knew that was coming. Yeah. I don't really want to talk about this.
But a man with no feet.
Here you go. Philosophizing. Why did you put this here?
What?
Is this a shot at Westlake? Is this what you're trying to do with the Cam Newton?
No.
Or is this a shot at Auburn?
It's just a shot at Cam Newton. And it ain't a shot at Cam Newton. He said it, clipped it up, put it on his podcast. What you expect me to do with that?
He made some money. So this is what Cam Newton had to say about.
Hey, yo.
This is what Cam Newton had to say about going to the strip club.
For women, I always went to strip clubs for guys.
You gotta turn it up or start it over.
I'm just gonna start over. I'm gonna let it. We're gonna let it run one more time, and I'm gonna let him say what he said. This a long.
Yeah.
All right, Cam, come on, man.
I will say the editing on this is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I never went to a strip club for women. I always went to strip clubs for guys.
You know, when people post stuff like this, yeah, sometimes I just exit the conversation. I don't try to offer no explanation. You got the Miami Vice going on over there, don't you? I don't got no conversation. I don't have none of that. I know what Cam was trying to say.
They're saying you can, not me.
I get what he was trying to say. He just used just terrible verbiage. At least I'm assuming that's what he just, because he didn't explain what he meant. So
yeah, there you go assuming. And look at that outfit. You gonna assume for a person dressed like that, you gonna make an ass out of you, not me.
Poor choice of words again.
Not for me. You know what I'd be going there to look at. And it ain't me and Cam. One thing that I have established about me and Cam Newton is we are 2 completely different people who are interested in 2 completely different things. Congratulations.
Yeah, so basically he did try to say you go to the strip club for like socializing versus going to see the strippers, which in Atlanta it is a bit of both. You go to the strip club is really a club with naked women walking around. That's all the strip club is in Atlanta. Like versus what? No, I'm for real. Like that's the like strip clubs and Waffle House go together.
Reggie. I lived in Atlanta for 10 years.
I'm from here. I know.
I got the experience, but at the same time, I'm not finna sit up here and act like boo boo the fool, bro. If you know what, I respect people in their journeys in life, and whatever they was looking at or not looking at, I'm happy for them.
How often did you go to the strip club by yourself?
Never. I don't think that's a place you should go by yourself. I mean, I don't think. I mean, that's like asking me when's the last time I went to a nightclub by myself.
Exactly.
Never.
I literally, you go to the strip club with a group of people. Most of the time, you go nowadays. It's actually very cool to go with a group of mixed people, meaning men and women. But before, you normally would just go with your friends. Most of your friends
I ain't gonna lie.
Gonna be dudes.
Now that you kind of brought it up, I have eaten lunch a couple times. Where you like, all right, well, I can go sit in here and eat a lunch, but I'll go to any bar and eat lunch. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So you would agree with me. So then the strip club really, like, people don't view the strip club here that are from here that live in Atlanta. Don't view the strip club like people view the strip club when they come here. That's not from
Atlanta. No. You're right about that.
You go there and have lunch, like you just said.
But I mean, he said he went for the guys. That,
like I said, I knew what he meant. Poor choice of words, Cam. That's a poor choice of words. But hey, we talking about it, and as of now, that mug has
too long.
200,000 likes in 2 days. So, I mean,
he also got Jazzy. So I was sit it out, and I'm talking about he got her on the playing dead.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey man, money allows for a lot of things.
I love it.
Money allows for a lot of things, brother.
The most things, clearly.
She said, I know what he is, and I know what he ain't. I just wanted, to me, that just means I just wanted to get that check.
I want to be accepted like that.
Make $1 million.
Accept me. You got to make more than $1 million to get accepted like that. No, that's not true.
Depending on who you are.
I make that.
No, you don't. I can go somewhere. I can go some places where my family's from. Live like a king, brother.
Hey, what else do we got to talk about here?
What? Uplifting. Nah, uplifting. I moved something from NCAA to here because I wanted to talk about it here. I think it deserved its own thing. Teddy Bridgewater led Miami Northwestern to their first title since 2019. Last week we reported on him making the title game, but he has led that team to a state title. They had been so down bad. I believe they moved down divisions, and normally you do that when you're a powerhouse when you keep losing. So
can you do that in high school? You know, at Georgia, it's all by how many students you have to school.
Nah. We went from 3A to 4A to 3A to 4A to 5A.
Well, that depends on how many people at the school. They were supposed to. I don't know what y'all be doing. Y'all be cheating anyway. That's the reason y'all got out of people. Here at my school, we were a 4A school because of the amount of students who went to our school. But let's not bury the lead. Congratulations to Teddy Bridgewater winning the championship in his first season after them having a losing season. And they did beat Lil Duval's former high school, Reigns, 41-0.
41,
I think they said Duval gave him $50K or $20K or something, whatever it was. It was not nearly enough. And that showing was, whether it's $20K or $50K, you guessed
it. Yeah, man. So shout out to Teddy Bridgewater. We are excited for him. This was his first year as head coach. So I think he's on his way to building a powerhouse and affecting his anyway, as indicative by Teddy Bridgewater. So there's that. Let me see if I can close this out real quick. I think a video opened up. Either way, we've come to the end of the pregame. People will be right back. Give us one moment. See if I can close this out. And we'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned.
Until next time. What should they do? Like, follow, subscribe. Thank you, my friend. Be here for it.